Australian authorities investigating the Bondi Beach terror attack in Sydney have now confirmed that the attack was inspired by the Islamic State. The terror attack that has shaken Australia took place during the Jewish festival of Hanukkah, leading to the death of 15 people. The perpetrators were identified as a father and son duo, Sajid Akhtar, aged 50, and Naveed Akhtar, aged 24, of Pakistani origin. Now, Sajid Akhtar was shot dead during the operation, while his son is currently undergoing treatment in hospital under police guard. Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese said that investigators disclosed the ideological motive after gathering substantial evidence, including Islamic State flags recovered from a seized vehicle linked to the attackers. Officials say that the investigation is continuing as authorities assess potential wider links and review security arrangements. Meanwhile, 25 injured victims remain hospitalized, with at least 10 in critical condition, as Australia mourns one of its deadliest terror attacks in recent years. Australia has now vowed stricter gun laws as it began mourning victims of its worst mass shooting in almost 30 years, in which the police accused a father and son duo of killing 15 people at a Jewish celebration at Sydney's famed Bondi Beach.
Australia pledged stricter gun laws Monday following its worst mass shooting in almost 3 decades. Sunday's attack at a Jewish celebration at Sydney's famed Bondi Beach left 16 dead, including an attacker. The police have accused a father and son duo. The father was killed at the scene and the son was probed by authorities in 2019. The older suspect held a firearms licence since 2015, along with 6 registered weapons. It's prompted questions over whether the country's laws, among the toughest in the world, need overhaul. Branding it an act of pure evil and anti-Semitism, Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese pledged to work on a national firearms register and revisit the length of licences, which, he said, should not be held in perpetuity, as radicalisation can happen over time. Sydney resident Ahmed Al-Ahmed tackled and disarmed one of the alleged attackers, shot twice by the other. New South Wales Premier Chris Minns visited him in hospital. Ahmed's father, Mohammed Fateh Al-Ahmed, said his son, who had served with the police, has a protective instinct.
When he saw these people on the ground, covered in blood, his conscience and morals compelled him to attack one of the terrorists and take away his weapon. The terrorist ran away.
The 15 victims of the attack were aged between 10 and 87. Sunday's shootings were the deadliest in a string of anti-Semitic attacks in Australia since the beginning of Israel's war in Gaza in October 2023.